friends, hope you're all doing okay. This morning I want to take a moment to share with you the expectations we have from you when you come to Five Elements Jiu-Jitsu. There's certain things that I'm sure many of you are already doing it, but it's still, I want you to go over the video and make sure that you're doing everything that we're expecting you to do. And definitely for newcomers, please watch this video, okay? Number one, we require everybody to have a liability waiver before they step on the mats. And it's very simple reason. You go anywhere that you do any activity, you need a liability waiver. Whether you go to a doctor's office or to any other fitness facility, you still need a liability waiver. We require the same. Second, dues. We're expecting you to pay on time. Okay, and we're expecting to not have to chase anybody to get paid. Okay, we pour our hearts and souls to make you have a fantastic experience with top of the line equipment and with top of the line instruction. And we take serious pride in that, and we're expecting you to value it and to pay for it without having to us to figure out why the payment has not been process or it has been declined or whatever. You need to be proactive and reach out. So that helps us also feel like there's a good exchange between us, right? So please keep that in mind. Now I'm gonna go into the specifics as far as when you come to train, what we're expecting you from you. For example, where you put your belongings, right? So if you notice here at the front of our dojo, we have shelves where you can put your shoes and other items like jackets or whatnot, okay? We're not a huge big box facility, but we're very well equipped. So when we open up these curtains here, we have 9 locker rooms, okay? You can always choose those locker rooms. You have a shoe rack, you can put your shoe rack there, and let's say we have 30 people here, you can still put the shoes over there and your belongings over here. Please, 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 do not leave your backpacks and your belongings on top of the couch or on the floor here, because it's just not conducive to be able to walk comfortable, and it's kind of in the middle, okay, for everybody else. So we appreciate you for that. Second, even though we have a couple of bottles on that desk, we have a very small desk. We don't even have an office, but those are my bottles, okay? But I ask you to not please put bottles there, because we already had an accident, a bottle fell. We have always computers and phones, and we don't want to have any damage there. You have a top of the refrigerator where you can put your water bottles. You can also use these shelves to put water bottles, and that will be wonderful. We have super cool and great quality merchandise, and I like for you to support us by getting merchandise for training, for casual wear. Everything is super cool, and we would like for sure for you to show your love and support towards us by wearing our merchandise. We're expecting you also, if you're one of our students, to wear our Five Elements Jiu-Jitsu logo when training, because that represents that you're learning from me or from one of my instructors, and you're connected to us, okay? Same thing applies for no-gi. We have the rash guards, we have the Jiu-Jitsu shorts, represent, okay? Now, I'm gonna go about personal hygiene and expectations that we have from you on that end. Toenails need to be trimmed for training. Why? Because we're grappling, right? So when we're grappling, if you have long nails, you're gonna end up cutting your partners. There's no need for that. It's customary everywhere. Please check your nails, okay? Get them trimmed. Also, it's gonna make you look better, okay? So we're expecting you to do that. Now, I notice a lot of you walk barefoot into the mat, but then you go to the bathroom barefoot. Okay, we have a set of flip-flops there, and you don't need to use those. You can use your own shoes that you brought. Please do not walk to the bathroom barefoot. Even if you are super clean when you go to the bathroom and you're doing any of the activities that you do in the bathroom, eventually urine spills out to the floor, And then if you're working barefoot, you're bringing that urine into the tatami floors while we're training. That's why we're expecting you to put your flip-flops or shoes when you walk to the bathroom. And the same thing applies to this front area. Take your shoes, definitely when you go outside for whatever, if you need to go to your car. But even here, stay within the mat, or when you come out of the mat, put shoes on, okay? Because it's just hygiene. We take a lot of time and a lot of effort and actually, a lot of resources to keep these mats super clean and super tight so your training experience is top of the line, okay? So please reciprocate on that end. Also, if you use any of our fitness equipment here, I'm cool with you using the fitness equipment, I want you to enjoy what we have. However, if you use it, please put it back in order. We keep our boxing gear there, the dumbbells, the kettlebells, the agility ladders, the power rack, the barbell, the tension bands, everything, the TRX. So, just be mindful about that, okay? The other thing that I wanted to talk about today is the idea that, when you come train, if you're one of our students, we're expecting you to help each other out, okay? We have killers here that compete at very high level all the way to beginners. So we're expecting an exchange of knowledge and a camaraderie among us where everybody feels welcome and everybody feels connected to us, okay? That's the spirit of 5 Elements Jiu-Jitsu, and that's what this is about, okay? Some people do it for, to achieve high level of the craft, others will do it for personal development, others do it for whatever the reason that might be. Let's make sure everybody can relate, okay, by having good harmony with each other. I have a couple pieces of paper here that I want to review. I haven't forgotten anything, so if you don't mind, let me check really fast. Yes, when we're doing rounds, okay, when we're doing the rounds, guys, we usually do 5-minute rounds, okay? A lot of times, 10-minute rounds are customary. A lot of times, even longer. Please, to help your training partner, even if you're super tired, finish the round, okay? We're expecting you to finish the round. If you need to stop, it's because you're injured or you're about to throw up, okay? If that's the case, you stop. Otherwise, if you're really tired and you're struggling, that's part of your learning process. Trust me, you need to get exposed to that. It's part of the learning, okay? Yes, and then we also have, wanted to remind you, I sent this via email, but every member has the opportunity to bring up to 2 friends every month. It's another way of showing support and visibility to our dojo, to our academy. Bring a friend up to twice a month so they can experience what we're about, and you give them an opportunity to improve themselves, right? Because ultimately what we're doing here is better ourselves in one way or another, okay? So keep that in mind. Also, the immense majority of you are great about, not mentioning, it's not customary for you to ask about getting promoted or earning stripes or whatever. I promise you, I'm very, very aware of where you're at on your game and how often you come to train. The belts and the stripes are earned, they're not given. I love you all, but you need to earn them, and you'll thank me for that as time passes, okay? Keep that in mind. Going back to hygiene, okay? I had to expel somebody out of here already because, he came with a major skin infection that not only didn't disclose, and I ended up having to find out myself when I got close to him, but he actually infected several of our students. That is an immediate, you will not be able to come back here at 5 Elements. I will expel you if that happens. So if you have a skin infection, please do not come to train. Heal it up. If you think about it, it's not just not cool for anybody that you can get infected, but also you might impact our ability to make money, right? Because now people are getting sick, people might get thrown off about what's going on here. Why is that I got a skin infection here, and so on and so forth. So, we're expecting you that if you have a skin infection, you just don't come. You can send us a message, hey, I'm under the weather, I'm gonna be a week out. Treat it. It's, it can happen. I mean, we're not blaming you for getting one, but treat it and then come back, okay? Into the training too. When you're training, guys, sometimes you're gonna have injuries, okay? One thing is to have a serious injury, another thing is to have a nagging injury. If you really want to master the art of Jiu-Jitsu, the art of self-development, you're gonna have to work around it. Sometimes you're gonna get hurt. Sometimes, you're not gonna be able to do everything you want to, but you can still come to class. You can watch, you can participate in any fashion that you can. Maybe you can just drill. Sometimes you just have to watch sitting down. That's cool. I promise you, it'll help you. Okay? So, this is regarding your improvement. You can definitely improve just by doing that alone. I want to say, Coach Sebastian, myself, and everyone that is involved here, teaching and sharing their knowledge, pours their hearts and souls to help you, to help you improve, to help you master yourself, to help you with the craft you're engaging with. So this is important because we want to make sure that you see that value, that you appreciate it, and we're not asking to kiss our ring or anything like that, but we're asking you to have a nice camaraderie going on with us and understand the value that we're bringing and what we're about. This is an important factor, whether you're coming here for jiu-jitsu, fitness, wellness. We go above and beyond to make your experience be top of the line. We have fantastic equipment. We keep this place super sanitized all the time. Our programs are, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to brag, but I'm telling you, the jiu-jitsu program that you're getting here is world class. The techniques that you're learning from here are world class. And I also have spent decades learning about human kinetics and movement, and I'm bringing that into the equation when you come to train here. So you're getting some serious training. So I expect for you to understand the value that represents. And other than that, I think I have covered everything. And we are excited to see your progress. And if you're a beginner, don't feel intimidated. We will, within the class setting, we will just propose for you to do certain techniques and maybe not do rolling until you feel comfortable. And when we feel that you already have enough foundation, you can join us into the rolling action of the class. Okay? Other than that, good talking to you. I look forward to seeing you soon.